All right. It's your man. Uh, it's your man, Sir-Earl, coming at you once again. Today is, what is today? The 21st, I think. January, this flying past. I did not do a podcast last week. It's just that we were busy working on about some new equipment for here. We have a newsletter coming out. We'll make some changes to that. I think people will be pretty happy about it. Or at least the people that receive our newsletter. You can only receive it if you give us your email, because that's how we send them through. Coming up, I don't know if I'll have it next week because I think it's scheduled after that, but we have a client of the month that I am extremely proud to introduce to everybody. She's definitely been a motivation and inspiration for me being here and seeing her story. I think, it's not many people that I think is deserving, but I do think she's one that I'm probably happier than her to see her get that prestigious award that we give out. It's like I said, it's not really based on progress, who lost most weight, everything, even though you definitely have to have made some physical changes, because that's what we do, that's who we are. But at the same time, I'm more impressed with people, and it's a part of it that I think the difference between us, we probably have the longest functioning facility in the south suburbs. This February will make 25 years that we've been open, which, as far as I know, no one has ever accomplished that. Definitely not as a minority in a personal training business. I know that for a fact. But the difference between us, I think, between us and other trainers, is that we try to make a change in people's lives. It's not just get in, give them weight, make the physical changes. That's a part of it. But increase the self-esteem, give them positive thinking, let them see that they can accomplish anything that they set their mind to. I had a client, Joseph McDonald. He just finished completing a gospel album that comes out today. He had a listening party last night that we went to, and I thought it was just unreal. It was really good, really good. He's a great singer. I actually trained him a few years ago for him and his wife's wedding, and that's when we found out he could sing. He had actually wrote a song and had a band play it live, and it was just unreal. So he lost his mom recently, and he did a gospel album that was really, really, really good. And he gave a listening party last night. Me and Chie went to it, and I really feel it was one of the best things I've ever seen. I'm so proud of him. And to work with people and see them get stronger, and physically and mentally, and to see them go after their dreams. Every time, anyone that's heard this podcast always know I'm a big dreamer. Dream gives you energy. It fuels the world. It provides you with a purpose that you wake up to every day with something to do. When you wake up with that, my great grandmother used to always tell me, an idle mind is a playground for the devil. So when you wake up every day with nothing to do, you're just waiting on something bad to happen. You should wake up with a purpose. You should wake up with a journal. You should wake up writing down things and something to chase every day. Have a purpose. Life is so much greater, and it feels so much better when you awake with a purpose, something to do, something to chase, something to accomplish. Every day I've been doing this. What I'm preaching to you guys, I've been doing for the last 30 years. When my cousin died, as I always say, we grew up very, very poor. And one promise that me and him, she was more like my brother, was raised by my great grandmother. one promise I used to always, me and him used to make to each other was that we're going to get out the hood. We're going to get rich, and we're going to get out the hood. So when he passed away, that was the commitment that I made to him. And 30 years gone. I worked 5-6 years at a gym, opened up my own about 25 years ago, and have just been getting better and better and better and better. So when people talk about success, it's not always about money. It's really not about money. It's about the journey. I always tell my wife now, I tell her, I don't want to be a public success and a private failure. Meaning, I don't want to make a lot of money and my son don't like me, my wife don't like me, my employees don't like me, the clients could give a damn about me. That's a failure to me. I try to grow every day as a person. I wake up, I read, I strengthen myself, I grow smarter. I pray, I give gratitude. I try to be a better person. Because if you become a better person, you will produce a better thing, products, whatever it is that you do. It makes me, being a better person, not only satisfy my household, it makes me a better owner. It makes me a better employer. I ain't easy by no means. I grew up in a very, very rough area. I always say when I put up a thing on motivation, fitness pays me, but the hood raised me. There's times I've had to go back down people, and they look at me like I'm like, whoa, I know. Yeah, I was born and raised in Inglewood from the time I was born to when I moved in my 20s. So don't play with me. I still got that on me. I was still grabbing a nigga in the collar. That's one thing. We have a client, like I said, probably won't be next week, because I think our appointment is after I do the podcast. So if not next week, the following week, we're going to do a meeting, an interview with her on a podcast and put in a newsletter and things like that. If you want to receive one of our newsletter via email, just call up to the front desk and tell them, say, hey, look, I'm not a member there, but here's my email. I would love to receive you guys' newsletter. It's one of the greatest things you'll ever see. It's really nice, and we're making it better. We're shooting more videos. We're about to add a business section, which that won't be in this newsletter because it's coming out in February. In March, we have a B2B, business to business section, whereas you can, I'm doing it for clients to support each other. Let's build our own community. I'm not too much into you should support it because this, that. I don't consider me having a great black-owned business. I consider me having a great business. I just happen to be black. So we're trying to really highlight that and have us utilize each other. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things here. And if at all possible, I would love to support each other. I mean, we do now. So we have an official coming out in a newsletter where it'll have the B2B section. We're going to be doing more videos, client of the month, all that. It's a great thing. Like I said, if you don't have it, it's as simple as calling up here. No joining, no money, no price. Just tell them you want to give an email every first of the month, which is what we're shooting for. You receive that email through your email. So there's no one out, there's no mail, there's no nothing. Just give it to us. We'll send it out to you when we send everybody else's out. All right. So what I want to talk about today, which I talked too much already. We're living in a world that's getting worse and softer by the day. Participation trophies and shit like that. Used to be you lost, you lost. But I'm starting to notice the the downgrade of the industry in which I love so much, that has brought me so much joy and happiness and all those things. People walk around, they don't understand what this is all about. They walk around, guys with a tank top on. People are starting to think, because they physically look better, they believe they're better than people. And really, I know some of the greatest physiques in the world, and they don't act like that. So, who do you think you are? And really what's getting really nerve-wracking to me now, you have people who, I'm all for maximizing your potential. If you look great, you should look great at you, being you. So in saying that, it's because, people will send emails, oh, I don't want to be a size 2 or whatever. So what they're doing is you half-assing your workout. You work out, you eat like shit, and you go, oh, well, I don't want to lose no weight. No, I know people that are not size 2s that are in shape. You're not big bone. You're not trying to be a size 2. You're just a fat piece of shit. You know what I mean? If you're going to be committed, be committed. You don't have to be a size 2. Be your best you. You know what I mean? We accept, in a nation now that I see, in a society, we accept way too many excuses to justify not having to be 100% committed. You say, well, I'm not trying to lose this, and I ain't trying to. Okay, don't lose it. Tone it up. You know what I mean? Not eating good is not, I don't want to get small. It's not eating good. You don't have the discipline to eat healthy food, which is still going to cause problems beyond just working out. So I'm finding out that in this fitness world, as well as trainers, you have a lot more people making excuses, and then they're blaming the people that are putting in the time, the commitment, and the hard work. I know I have for 30 years, but nowadays, if you're in shape, you got to be on PEDs. You got to be taking steroids. You got to be doing something. No, how about just eating right and working out? But that's always the blame. Oh, well, I work out too, and if they look that much better than me, they got to be doing something. No, you don't work out. You ain't lifting properly. You ain't eating properly. You ain't doing shit properly. But yet you want to be given the credit of working out. It's a joke now. You go into the gyms now, it's a joke. I don't go into any other gyms. I really don't. And I used to love going into gyms and visiting different gyms and learning from the different experiences. But I hate it now because it's so much watered down bullshit from what lifting really is, what it really does. It teaches you some life lessons that can make you a person that's a good person. It really can change your life if the lessons are learned. It's not physical. Everybody nowadays, they're trying to make it physical. Everybody got a coach. Everybody got a team. You got a fucking coach who won one weak ass show and now they're a coach. You know what I mean? Do you know how long it takes to be a coach? How long it takes to be able to inspire someone and have enough knowledge. I have more knowledge than anybody out here, and I'm not a coach. Because the commitment that it would take to really compete and do it right, they don't want to do that. They just want to say they do. You have more people walking around talking about, oh, I'm a competitor. I'm a competitor. You ain't no damn competitor. Competitors actually get on stage. That's a competitor, a winner in any category, figure, bodybuilding, but whatever it may be, they actually win. They actually are in competition. You're walking around because you didn't tighten up your ass a little bit. Now, oh, I'm a competitor. I'm going to compete. Everybody wants to compete. For what? For what? You know, it used to be back in the day when I started, which makes me sound very old. Um, you went into a gym knowing what you were gonna have to do to be competitive. Nowadays, people just want to say they are a competitor. They want to say they work out. They don't really truly train hard. They don't diet hard. They don't understand what this is all about. They just like to get the attention of saying, I'm this or I'm this or I'm that. And it's just so discouraging to me because I know how it used to be, how it should be. So I would love to see a return back to that. It's just changed so much. Um, so in addition to people not wanting to work, you got people not wanting to work, quitting jobs like crazy. You got teams that they're getting participation trophies even if they come in last place. It's just a fucking joke. We are becoming a soft pussy ass nation. And it needs to change. It needs to make a change back to what it was when I was young. When if you played a football game and they were blowing you out 50 to nothing, chances are they was going to beat you 100 to nothing. They're going to put their foot on your neck and keep it there. And they'll tell you, they'll talk to you next time. Next time you come back, bring a team. Bring somebody with you that can play. They had no mercy. Bodybuilding, the same way. I've met some of the greatest guys in bodybuilding. Andy Krychek, Coach Indeka, Reginald Anderson. I mean, these guys were really quality guys. They're friends of mine to this day. But when we got on that stage, their motive was to crush your ass. No sympathy, no nothing. They were there to beat you into submission. And afterwards, give you all advice, hang out, drink, whatever you're going to do, eat pizza or whatever. But it's competition. Not just talk about it. I hear so many people now. I have people that come in and apply for a job. They're not a trainer. They got certified off a 4-week course over mail. They never touched anybody in their life, but they're a trainer. And I had one person say, well, I've lived the bodybuilding lifestyle. What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? The bodybuilding lifestyle. What is that? No, but that makes you a trainer? What if you training in a bodybuilder? Didn't think about that. But your experience to me to apply for the job was I live a bodybuilding lifestyle. What the hell are you talking about? The people I know that were bodybuilders, if you call eating right, working out, building the best physique you can, the bodybuilding lifestyle, which you don't look like it, then you live the bodybuilding lifestyle. So it's just it's really a joke now. It's really misguided. It's really taking a lot from it, and I don't know. I'm just from that era that you respected it a lot more. The respect for it is gone. You have people, they 65 goddamn years old, working their ass skiing, talking about their competitor. Even if you happen to luck up and win a show, where you going with that? Nowhere. You're not going any damn where. And you know it. So what you want to do is just be able to say, I competed. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. I definitely don't. The people that I know definitely don't. So who cares? Nobody. Anyway, that's my rant. Until next week. And like I said, we're going to have a client of the month coming. Venus Smith. It's probably not going to be this Monday. Probably the following Monday we'll have her on here. But like I say, she's an inspiration to me personally. So until next week, you guys, take it easy, man. All right. Peace out. Talk to you later.